Hello Game Gumshoes fans, Chris here with another Game Gumshoes Presents. This one is for Tsuro. It's a game of paths. Tsuro is a game, it's been around a while. They're getting ready to release a 10th anniversary edition, which looks really interesting from what I've seen of it. The people at Calliope Games have created a game that might look familiar. It's a fun game. When I was at Gen Con, I got to see all the different prototypes for it and the original version of the game. When I first encountered Tsuro, it was released by WizKids, but they went under, and luckily enough, Calliope Games was able to get the license for it, and so they now release it. Now, there are two different versions of Tsuro currently out. There's the basic Tsuro, and then there is also Tsuro of the Seas. This particular video is for the basic Tsuro. Just so you know, this is your board for Tsuro, and as you can see, there are little hash marks around the edge of the board. You will be taking your token. It kind of looks vaguely like a rock. It has some interesting little dragon print here on the front of the rock. When they released the 10th anniversary, the pawns for this are so amazing. They take this dragon pattern on the front and they've dressed it up quite a bit. But in your Tsuro game, you will have not only the board and a bunch of the pawns, I think 8 total. You'll also get the rules, which are kind of cool. They have this nifty little fold out like this. It fits perfectly in the box. Gives you different ways to move the markers and tells you how to play, how to win, how to strategize. Gives you the basic idea of you starting off with 3 of these. I get them. 3 lovely path tiles. I've got 4 right here. But as you can see, there are different patterns on each of the different dice or tiles, and you can turn them in any way, shape, or form you want to fit them on the board. Now, each of these tiles will be placed. Your character here, you would place your tile down, and then your character would travel along the path. Now, the object of the game is to throw your opponents off the board. The way you do that is basically by trying to get close to them, throwing down tiles that will steer them off the board. Because once this tile is laid down, I might be here, but my opponent might be here. Now, let's say this is the bottom of the board here. If my person's here, he will actually come this way off the edge of the board, and my opponent will go off the end right here if that's where they should happen to be. So, you just want to use strategy and stuff like that. I will let you know that in both games there is a nifty little rice paper with the cool little graphics and stuff on it that have to do with the game. They are easy to damage because it is rice paper, so be careful with it if you want to keep it in good condition. I accidentally damaged my version for my original Tsuro, but that's alright because Tsuro is a game I take everywhere with me, so it's not like I'm going to be trying to get rid of it or anything like that. Tsuro is a fun game. Like I said, it's something you can take anywhere and everywhere. Right now I'm also working on a beta version of the computer app or cell phone app. I have it on both my cell phone and my tablet that I have, and so I can take my tablet with me in case I don't want to carry a board game around with me, and sit in a restaurant and sit there, play Tsuro, and it automatically shuffles the cards and deals them out. In the basic Tsuro, you will find a dragon tile, but the dragon tile on it is basically just a placeholder. So if you get down through the stack of cards, whoever is the last person to need to draw a card, they would take the dragon tile, and then when someone dies, their cards shift into the draw pile, and whoever had the dragon tile would pass it to the next player and then take a card for themselves. So try to find a copy of Tsuro, enjoy it. It's a great little game. Like I said, me and my family, we enjoy taking it everywhere we go to play games. And, you know, like I said, get a chance to buy it. Written review will give you a little more details on everything. So check it out on the WordPress page. And I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.